You're not thrilled with the prospect of having to run from facing the dreaming general, but the risks were simply too great and the reward too little. Your companions have a long way to go if they hope to beat the focused fault. Hopefully, in the Foetor, they can find the power they need. Otherwise, this may be a return to another loop. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we are back at it. Taking out the Phalanx and heading into the Foetor here. Ooh, kind of was hoping not to have that. Well, at least meditation's one we were thinking of using, as was lunge, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well out there. Just got off work and decided to do some recording before we get on with our evening. Just kind of checking that we were set up the way we want to be. Yeah, we were thinking about using meditation because we do have the parrying patriarch, so it is a pretty good thing. Yeah, this feels right. All right, let's focus. Form a sculpture. There's a creature den. Chirurgeons. Ooh, and the lair's right at the end, so we have a lot of time to ramp here. I do think we go straight to the watchtower, especially if everyone wants to go. I'm down for that. But yeah, the thought here is I do kind of want to fight a lair boss, and the Harvest Child is sketchy, but this formation, better than most, can sort of deal with the Harvest Child, I think. I mean, we have characters that can pretty cleanly move about the cabin, as it were. Oh, and there's the field hospital. So yeah, that definitely. All right, so everyone wants to fight. How are we doing on money? We're basically broke. So this would be a 4-point stress swing, or 2 armor. But either way, we get to... I think we ignore the party here. It sucks to take a 4-point stress swing there, but I just don't know that I can afford to take that. That just may be too much. Too much at the end of the day. Or no, like losing both armors when in theory I can still have both going into the encounter. Let's see. Bottle case. Hoarder. None of this stuff is super exciting. Corrupting Cleaver's not doing a whole lot for us. None of this stuff really is. Can't afford any of the good stuff. But this alone makes it worthwhile. 2 adrenaline tonics. Definitely stuff we want to have. I'll buy a holy water. Greek fire grenade. Buy that warhorn as well. It is a bit of a risk because we do need to remove blundering. Or is it blundering? No, we got rid of blundering. Nice. Okay, yeah, so the field hospital we still want to go to, but I knew there was a reason I wasn't worried about spending my money there, even though I'm going to a field hospital, is because we got rid of the trait we really needed to get rid of, so the field hospital is as much about just like free healing and a safer node. Let's see, relic, so we... Ugh. I don't really want to spend a bunch of light for food and supplies. I don't want to rob them either. I'll just grab the combat items. They don't like it, but I don't know that I care. And while we're on the subject, let's take a moment to fix up our combat items. This feels fine for now. If we go to the creature den, we can get to the lair. So the question is, would I rather the field hospital or the creature den? There are some really good Kyurgens outcomes we could get. If nothing else, it's probably 2 mastery points, sort of guaranteed. So that feels pretty good. So yeah, I think we go to the Kyurgens table here. Over the Creature Den. Creature Den could be quite good, but getting that field hospital for the free stress heal and healing and potentially like a couple more healing items or something, because we really yeah, we'll definitely roll with an advantage here. We definitely want to make sure we're creating as much advantage as we can for the Harvest Child. Get our touche going. A lot to hope for those blinds to actually do something here. But we will spend those laudanums. Go ahead and get our retribution set up. 0 for 2 on the blinds. 0 for 3 on the blinds. Okay, 1 for 4 on the blinds. Not our favorite, but could be a fair bit worse. On to the next. We'll just keep working down the back rank here. There we go. Seven versus 6, so we definitely want to fleshay the one that's a little bit higher HP, because that, unfortunately, okay. 3 to 5, it wasn't going to be enough anyway. Just about 1 trillion things go off all at once there. And I do have to remember that the Grave Robber is at real low death blow resistance. So if she gets hit, it's going to be a problem. But she is at the back. She has... she's got better luck than most when it comes to avoiding damage, and we will equip Absinthe to make sure she has a means of healing. It's all our laudanum spent, but now we are at basically 0. And because why not? Well, curing Kappa is definitely something. Man, may as well just put that in on somebody. That actually wouldn't be a bad thing on Audrey, since she actually AoEs a little bit. Definitely head into the field hospital here. Oh, a ghoul. Oh, joy. At least it's not an ordained ghoul. It could have been a lot worse.
Lethality writ large. Let us hope. Awash in turmoil.
And we'll just kind of set up. Ah, I was hoping she'd dodge that. Too much to hope for. We're making good progress here. Nice. That was clean looking.
Sweet reprieve.
Just did a quick little cut and pick up there. Just to explain, since I think it cut in the middle of a voice line, I just wanted to make a note so it's easier for me to find that later. Because you all will have no doubt noticed that is the thumbnail. Trying to make it a little easier on myself. Alright, what do we got? I do like mortar and pestle. Yeah, we'll take that. None of the rest of this really, like, bandages is good. Maybe bandages comes along? Because alternatively, could get rid of lazy, mellophobic, germophobic. Let's get rid of lazy.
We need not be defined by our
Alrighty. Alright, so everyone wants to go to the combat encounter now. My team has not been very cooperative, I'll tell you that for free. But I'll tell you what has been cooperative is our freaking griddle. Well, we're not running, so... Can't imagine why we'd run.
excellent work.
One of the reasons that this formation is really good for the so hang on a second. If we're aggressive, we get the riposte. Okay. We'll just get into aggressive, or we'll get into defensive. But one of the reasons this formation is really good against the Harvest Child is just because the Man-at-Arms has a very reliable way to just turn the mechanic off. Because he can just lock himself in place for 2 turns. Or not 2 turns, I guess, but like, you know, because he's so slow, it's basically ends up being like kind of a full cycle. And we'll just keep we'll just keep going. And now we get to do a little bit of setup here, hopefully. Oh. Let's Dead of Night for kicks. Oof, 10 damage is a little painful. And we'll just keep dancing. Because he's dead here. So we're going to get some good action economy here. Opportunity to sort of build up some free stacks, basically.
A brilliant conclusion.
So Fleshay does cost us that dodge plus token, or we could just execute. I think this is still worth it. We'll just hold of line and reset up. Up to plus 24%, plus 18% here. Ugh. A very sad judgment roll right there. Luctonomy? Or Luctomy? Okay. There we go. Another one down. Trepanation. Don't drill a hole in your head. Oh! Periodic paralysis, too. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. That was bad. Thankfully, periodic paralysis is now gone. Another Resolute. What a boss. Barristan didn't come here to play that crap. He came here to win. Get to hold the line back into position, too. Just building up this colossal bleed. Trepanation?
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
We will take the opportunity to bolster here because now we get to disengage. Just Grave Robber is just stacking this bleed up. Ooh, this is not an execute. It's not going to execute from here. I mean, we're up to like plus 27, plus 36 damage. Yeah, that's about as good as it's ever going to get. And there's nothing to stall for, so we'll just end it with a jugement. And let's see what we won. Mastery point there. Karajan's mixing kit. The bone saw. And the appalling apron. None of that was really worth it. I'm going to be real with you. None of that was really all that worth it. Is the apron an armor? It is an armor, so it's more useful than that. Ooh, no it's not. I think it'll be okay. Because it's skills specifically, and most of our healing is going to come from combat items. Adrenaline tonic, absinthe in. Do that. Call that good. All right. There's still a world where we run if it's really bad. But unless it's like earth-shakingly bad, I don't think we can back down. Partially because we don't know what our final zone's going to be, and there's always the chance that, oh, I think I'd rather those. There's always the chance that it'll end up being probably just the light. Yeah, we'll just take the light. There's always the chance that the final zone will end up being a position where getting the lair is not super easy to do. So, yeah. Loathing resisted. Nice. Our lantern coming in right there. It's very nice to ward that off. All right. Let's make sure we're set up here. We do have Shadow Fade. We have Absinthe. Judgment and Mace Bash. I think that's all good. Do I want to have ministrations? How do I get ministrations in? I may not have time to deploy both consecrations, but we'll have people moving in and out of them. We're gonna ditch Consecration of Fortitude just to have that flexibility. And I think that will be good. Yeah. Oh, hi, Winston. Yes, hi. Alrighty. Winston had to be walked, so we are back in business. Let's get this done. Starting off with elite enemies. Not exactly my favorite. Ooh. I'm going to try something a little bit different than I normally do here. Here's what we're going to try. I'm going to go after the Widow first because of the horror element. And I'm going to gamble that the livestock tender is going to spend at least one of his turns doing something with the goats. Yeah, tend the flock. Which hurts because that's a riposte stack. But flip side, we do kind of stop this guy from doing obnoxious stuff. And then we actually get to Bellow. Gets rid of the riposte. Extra turn. Nice. Ah, wow. Off by one. No, that's okay. Disengage. Nice dodge. Already things are going quite well here. We'll keep concentrating damage onto our man-at-arms here. Nope, clearly it's got to be Fléché.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
All right. End of turn, I believe. No, when is that? Turn end, remove it. Turn start, get the regen. So we actually stall here. Just drink some absinthe in the background here. Because we'd much rather do that bolster. And now we can end it. Alright, that was actually kind of cool. Well, we're not running after one, and we're feeling pretty good here. Ooh. Now, in this one, we do want to kill... I do think we kill the goat. Well, unfortunately, the Grave Robber can't really hit the goat very well. There's the goat gone. Okay. Again, Crocodile sort of paying its dues here. Extra actions are pretty good. Larval Slop is less good, but we can live with that. Back to invert stance. Yeah, sure. Just keep stacking up that damage, because we are just going to hold the line all the way back to the front. Tongue lashing is fine, because then whack. All right, well, let's just get rid of this guy. It's unfortunate that he's probably going to eat a corpse here, and there's not a lot we can do to stop that. I guess we can actually just clear them, can't we? Three, do we... I don't remember. I think if he... Okay, he doesn't eat it. Okay, that's fine. I think if he eats it, he actually gets the blight, too, which is the amusing part there. Alright. What is the deal here? Do we just end it? Yeah, I guess we just basically just end it here. Okay, we're feeling pretty good here. Ooh, Ghastly Gruel, Galvanizing Goblet, Greater Wolf's Blood, and Rancid Feast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the kind of loot we're talking about here. This is the kind of loot that gets the blood pumping. Alrighty. Alright. I would have liked a Retribution here, but I actually think that's the answer, because that already gets us into... Nice, okay, we denied all of it, so it doesn't matter. The blind sucks a little bit, but her first turn's going to be Consecration of Light anyway. Double Sapid Drippings, not our favorite, but we'll work with it. Now let's get to throwing knives. I don't think I need to get rid of that blind here. Do you think we just touche, though? Nice dodge. Okay, now he does want to eat, which is unfortunate, but I think we can live with that. Nice. Good judgment hit as well. Yep, that's all fine. Alright, that was pretty reasonable. Tantalizing Tidbit's fine. Get Retribution set up. Only 9 damage there. It's a little disappointing. Okay, that's perfectly fine with us. She'll move forward first, so... Once again... think we're okay with it. Alright, we do take another thingamawhat's-it here. Okay, well, we're 50-50 on that. We can live with that. That Maws of Life hurts a little bit, but it's okay. Because remember that they're just dancing back and forth here. Oh yeah, this fight went real well, didn't it? I'm also really coming around to Temptation here. In the past I've expressed a degree of skepticism about the value of Temptation, but this is vibing right now, and I think the Grave Robbers may be just a really good choice for yeah, purge that off. The Grave Robber might just be a really good choice for that. Because she has a lot of means to heal herself. So she doesn't really have to be very afraid about the consequences of her stuff. Now we will do that, and then we will jugement and hopefully land the burn. Ah! We tried. We tried. And hold the line for the kill. Very clean. Yeah, the Man-at-Arms and the Duelist that really seemed to work there. Now, granted, we did get some, what I would say are some fairly good resists. We didn't get, like, just hammered on resists, which is good. So this has been pretty good. Do I need the insignia? If rank 1, healing received from skills. That actually feels much better. Even though this is an armor, this I don't think Appalling Apron is getting it done here. Do you think the Insulating Signet doesn't really have a home right now? Sahar, at least. Yeah. So maybe we ditch that. Have the Man-at-Arms go first for right now. We'll keep the Armory Key and the Appalling Apron just because. But, I think for the moment we don't need to be super stressed about it, because this actually feels quite good. So we'll just reset our skills here and we'll get going. Yeah, that was, knock on wood, that was a very clean battle. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. All right, let's see what we got. Still not the Warlord, which is good. Kind of feels like we're on a countdown timer to that thing. Guess we'll set up Retribution. Meditation? Meditation, yeah, okay. Alright, we'll just flesh A here. Wow, double stun. That's pretty sweet. This bleed is going to end up doing more damage than these guys are, it looks like. Alright. There's that one gone. Get the other consecration running, because why not? We'll set up for Fleche again. 24? Yeah, okay. He can take it. Sucks to take that bleed, but getting rid of that barrier is actually pretty important. And it's a 3% bonus to damage here. Yeah, okay. Ooh, not getting the kill there kind of sucks. But yeah, that's good for us. Ooh. Alrighty. $34 will have to be good enough here. Jeez. So much bleed. Alright, Dead of Night. We get to do some free stuff here. Sure. And I guess we just end it. Ooh, a triage kit. That's a nice pickup. It's always good to have that healing. So we still have those. I do think we actually pump that in there, that there, and then probably clotting powders, actually. I'm normally not a big fan of clotting powders because it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot normally, but specifically against cultists, it's the one place that the anti-bleed stuff is pretty rogue. Good lord, that's 16 griddle cakes. That's 16 griddle cakes this node. Cannot be mad about that. Alright, oh, it's the Cardinal. Alrighty. Well, we didn't take a point, so we do get an extra turn, which is good. Thinking about it, this is actually one area where we're going to... we might struggle just a tad. We don't hit the 4th rank very well. But we are hitting for some big damage. Something's going to end up with a taunt, which is unfortunate. Hopefully it's the Cardinal, because we're about ready to just kill this thing.
Empowered, emboldened.
Ah, okay. Well, at least it was just the singular. Because we can make that work here. In fact, we'll just hit with that. Get that going. Five to 6 does armor break, and conveniently, Audrey's up, and she gets to flashing daggers, hopefully twice here. Nice. There goes the Cardinal.
On to the next.
And we will land Consecration of Light here. We did lose an HP there. So unfortunately we do have to lunge. Suppose we could have just moved, but I don't think that's going to be what matters here. Ugh. Please let me kill. Thank you. Fine. Stupid taunts. This turn I do need to skip here. I don't want to deal with an Azoic end, and we have more than enough capability of getting that done. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's got 4 HP, so it's pretty easy for us to wonk it. There we go. And that's Cultist complete. What do we got? Jealous Whisper. When moving, add 1 positive token. When moved by an ally skill. Gain when moved by enemy. Remove all positive tokens once our... That actually has a lot of synergy with what we're doing here. That has a lot of synergy with what we're doing. Because it's just going to generate more positive tokens when moved. Okay. Guardian Gauntlet and Armory Key is also sort of a combo. I think that's better than the Appalling Apron. But I kind of think that the Ghastly Gruel still feels like the thing. Because we can't like, Iridia doesn't reliably end up in rank 4, unfortunately. Tippler, Zoophobic, Thin-Blooded. Ugh. Void Sight's good to know. Bounty Hunter is up.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
So... I kind of think we're going to be going to the Shroud, because again, the Tangle... This is a lot of academic studies. We could net some blood and stuff. Foreclosure Notice is also not awful. Minus 100% field hospitals, though. Versus Oblivion Tears. Need to think about that for a moment. We will slot the head in. Mortar and Pestle's definitely in. Probably bring in the Kyurgen's mixing kit just because.
Meet each challenge on its own terms.
All right, Barristan, who are you like bad off with? You're not bad off with anybody. It's Sahar and it's Iridia and Audrey that have a problem. There we go. 2 speeds in that.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Greater Bouncer's Belt, that's definitely something. Kyurgen's Directory is pretty good too. Do you think we buy the whittling tools, buy the boxing gloves, buy that restorative herbs for starters? Get our stuff down. Another triage kit's definitely worth having. Half our party's still mellophobic, so I don't think we can do rousing tunes here. I think Barristan's good for the moment. We do want to get our upgrades in. I would like to upgrade Dead of Night, but I don't think I can currently. So we don't need to upgrade meditation, though it does remove combos. So that's actually kind of appealing. We'll give Fleche its upgrade, actually. Okay. Do you want those smoke bombs? I guess we'll save the rest. We'll save that. We'll save that. Don't need all of these. Just need 1 set. Save all that. Guess operating table's out.
Prepared.
All right, we were really hoping to see the sluice. So, no field hospital, but a ton of academic studies in the foreclosure notice, which is not awful, versus clear out the lair for 4 candles. We don't have to fight the lair either way. So really, it's reverberating, getting like a reverberating readout, at which point we pull off Ghastly Gruel and put this thing back in. So it's really kind of reverberating readout versus... We're not really causing bleeds, so a lot of the Shroud trinkets don't help us. Man, this is tough. We don't really need a field hospital, so not seeing a field hospital is not awful. Bunch of academic studies means a chance at the blood, the vintage, which is real good. Yeah, alright, we'll go to the Tangle. That one's very close. I think both of those zones have some appeal to them, so it's really sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But I do think this is the right call. Alright, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time as the Phalanx heads into the Tangle for the second time. Till then, see ya.